I don't. I am not a fan of that whatsoever. Again, my wife, middle school band director, last week, and I want to be very careful how I say this because I'm pretty sure I got all the details correct, but last week she met with the testing guy, Chris Kovitz, her and a couple other middle school teachers, and said, yeah, we're developing the test. We don't know what it looks like. We want you to give it in October. It's probably going to test this. It's maybe going to look like that, but that's what we want you to do. Okay, well, how does she teach that? She has no idea. Okay. And she's, you know, for her as a band director, it's somewhat simple for her to assess her students and to do that. They start not being able to play an instrument, and by the time they get to their spring concert in May, they're playing it pretty darn well. I've sat through 26 middle school concerts over the years, so I've heard those changes. So I know the progress that they can make with that. Some of those holiday concerts can be a little interesting. Anyways, so I think, again, as a data person, as an IT person, I should embrace this because these standardized tests give us so much data, and we can compare it to Wake, and we can compare ourselves to Ohio and across the country and other nations and all that. And I don't think it's right. I don't think it's good data. And I think that's what we're running into, or what we're going to start seeing, is we're not going to get good data from these tests. And I think there are better ways that we can assess students than standardized testing. And especially if we're going to use that to judge teachers, and I think that's a different question there. But you know, I think we heard the stories about, what was it, kindergartners or first graders who have to go out for a half hour with their teacher and an assessor to take a verbal test because they're only comfortable with their teacher. It's extraordinarily inefficient, and we're taking out a whole lot of teaching time. And I think we all could agree that if there's 180 teaching days, allegedly, we know that after end of grades or EOCs that there's not a whole lot of teaching that goes on. There's a lot of videos that get played. So we already are not teaching 180 days. And I think a lot of teachers would prefer to teach 180 days. And so the standardized testing just pulls away from that a little bit more. So I could go on for that for hours, but I know we have time.